Breaking news, what began as a missing person case in a quiet part of the United Kingdom would soon unravel into one of the most disturbing and tragic murder investigations in recent memory. It was the 31st of May 2007 in Walton-on-Thames. A 32-year-old woman named Kate Beagley failed to show up for work. At first it seemed unusual, but not alarming. However, as hours passed with no contact, concern quickly turned into fear. Kate's father, knowing this was completely out of character, went to check on her. When he arrived, she was gone. Kate wasn't the type to disappear. She was reliable, organised, and deeply connected to her family and friends. Described as warm, loyal, and full of life, she had built a successful career as a national compliance manager at a major energy company. She had everything to live for. As police launched a missing person investigation, friends and family began their own search, putting up posters and spreading the word. But then something strange happened. Text messages were being sent from Kate's phone, messages that didn't sound like her at all. Police soon discovered a second phone at her home. Digging deeper, they found messages between Kate and a man she had recently met, someone named Carl, his full name Carl Taylor. He was the last person known to have seen Kate alive. When police contacted him, he answered calmly. He claimed Kate had dropped him off after their date, and he hadn't seen her since. But almost immediately, cracks began to appear in his story. His own mother told investigators that he had shown up early that morning, driving a car she didn't recognize, a Volkswagen Golf. He claimed it belonged to a woman who asked him to clean it. That car was Kate's. Now the situation had turned serious. Further investigation revealed even more disturbing details. Carl had possession of Kate's belongings, her phone, her shopping vouchers, and had even been seen driving her car erratically late at night. He had sold her phone and was boasting about the vehicle. As suspicion mounted, police arranged to meet him at a party in London. But instead of clearing things up, his behaviour raised even more concerns. He was evasive, irritated, and gave no clear answers. That night, officers made the decision to arrest him. Back at the station, Carl Taylor refused to speak. No comment was his answer to every question. Hours passed, pressure built, and then suddenly everything changed. He confessed. Not only did he admit to killing Kate, but he also offered to take police to where he had left her body. In the early hours of the morning, officers followed his directions to a remote nature reserve near Watford. It was dark, silent, and unsettling. At around 3 a.m., hidden among dense vegetation, they found her. Kate's body had been brutally attacked. The crime scene was immediately sealed, and investigators began the painful task of gathering evidence. What they uncovered was horrifying. Kate had suffered more than 30 stab wounds. The attack was violent, relentless, and deeply disturbing. Carl claimed he attacked her to steal her car, but investigators weren't convinced by his explanation. The level of violence suggested something far more sinister. As the case moved to trial, Carl Taylor changed his story. He pleaded not guilty, claiming self-defense, and at one point, even suggesting Kate had taken her own life. The courtroom was stunned. The prosecution dismantled his claims piece by piece, presenting overwhelming evidence, CCTV footage, forensic findings, and his own earlier confession. After a short deliberation, the jury returned a verdict, guilty. Carl Taylor was sentenced to life in prison, with a minimum of 30 years. Outside the court, Kate's family spoke of their devastation. Their lives, they said, would never be the same again. This case left a lasting impact, not only because of the brutality of the crime, but because of how ordinary it all seemed at the beginning. A simple date, a normal evening, a life taken far too soon, and a reminder that sometimes danger hides where we least expect.